Welcome to toy-polloi. Parental guidance. This video contains scenes of Lego destruction.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what we can make out of a bag of broken vintage Star Wars figures. As you can see in my bag of broken Star Wars figures, I have the remains for Boba Fett. He's not looking too bad, but he is missing a foot and the top of the rocket. The first thing I need to do is find a donor foot from another figure that I can modify and turn into the missing foot. It looks like a Luke Jedi foot will do the job. The foot is not quite the right size. In fact, Boba Fett's foot is an incredibly small size. So what we're going to have to do is modify Luke's foot quite a bit. First thing I'm going to do is cut the foot off and then start shaping it just with a pair of plastic nippers. Once I've got a rough shape, I can then bring out some files and sort of fine tune it until I get something that looks as close as I can get to the shape of Boba Fett's foot, which, as I say, is a bit on the small side, and it also has a very flat front to it. Once I've got it shaped as close as I can, it's now time to fit it onto Boba Fett, and to do that we're going to use a piece of Lego. Lego is always a great way of fixing and repairing toys, and in this instance it's ideal. All I need to do is drill a hole through the new foot and then drill a matching hole into the leg of Boba Fett where we're going to attach it. I can then use the Lego to hold it in place, and just a small amount of super glue is all you need to firmly attach it. Once the glue's had time to dry, I've now got a Boba Fett with a foot which looks pretty close to the original, although it is the wrong colour, so we're going to have to paint it. For painting, I need to mix up some colours. A basic black and white mix will give me a grey, but Boba Fett is actually a little bit blue and a little bit red, so I've added a small amount of blue and a small amount of red to the mix, and I've finally got a colour that's a close match to the plastic colour of the main part of Boba Fett. Once that's all dry, I add a clear coat of a satin varnish to make it have the same sort of sheen as the original plastic, and by the time that's dry, you'll hardly notice that this foot has been repaired. As you can see, he's already looking really rather good and actually displays pretty well, but we have one other issue, and that's the fact the rocket is missing. Again, I'm going to go straight to my Lego box. I've got a piece of Lego that looks a little bit like the rocket, and all I did was drill out the old rocket and stick that in, and now I've got the added advantage that I can actually add bits of Lego to this Boba Fett so we can make some custom weapons for him. And because I use Lego to fix a lot of other Star Wars figures, I also have the option of attaching things like heads, which I've repaired using the same size pieces of Lego. It's a bit of a unique look, but it might come in handy in the future. And there you go, that's what I was able to make out of the remains of a Boba Fett that I had in my broken bag of Star Wars figures. It's been a fun project to do, and as you can see, the end result looks pretty good, and he's a pretty unique figure. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video, and thanks for watching.